Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about a blue smoky eye for my dark skin client. Watch this video to the end. Let's get right in. If you struggle with application of smoky eyes, then this video is for you. I started off by applying my hydrating mist from the Mario Badescu spray, and then I allowed that to dry properly before moving on to my moisturizer from the Omari Coach and Bregia. I'm applying that using my blending brush, and then I moved in with my primer. I apply the primer only on the T-zone area, which is basically a forehead, a nose, and a bit under a cheek. Those are the areas that are usually very oily. I mix two shades of foundation that are tone, and then I'm just spraying my setting mist, and then I'm blending with a foundation blending brush. I usually like to start blending from one part of the face before moving to the other part of the face, and then you want to blend that properly. I applied all my creamy product once, so I'm blending the blush and the contour together, and I wanted it to be very warm and very nude. You can see it's not showing as much as it's supposed to. And then I'm just applying my highlighter, and I'm using the concealer from the Convenok one in the shades 12 and 13 mixed together. And then I did a little of the contour, which is directly on a zygomatic bone. I'm just going to blend that in using a blending brush. I actually like to just place product on the face and blend with a brush first before using a beauty blender or a beauty sponge to blend it. This is how I like to do my blending. But in makeup there are no rules, so please do well and feel free to do what works for you. This is actually what really worked for me. Blending with a brush before blending with a beauty blender. Okay, so like I said, just do what works for you. This worked for me. Okay, moving on to setting under the eyes, I am using a pressed powder from the Milani in the shade Warm to apply under our eyes and to blend that properly in layers before moving on to using a Milani powder in the shade Deep to apply on the other areas of her face. And now I am officially baking, and this baking powder is the Sasha powder. I'm just applying that on the areas that I need to set, and then I'm going in to the contour. I'm using a brown shade of powder to just contour our nose to further snatch our nose, and then I like to further go into the inner corners of the eyes at the beginning of our brows. Done setting under the eyes and baking, and then I'm going in with this brow pencil from the Beauty Line by Didi. I already used a brow tamer to just arrange the brows and keep it in place, and then I am going in with a brow gel pomade from the Egal and Esther, and I'm using this flat brush from the Mira Cosmetics. So as usual, what I do for my brows, I don't do much. I just follow your natural hairline. I'll outline under the eyes and outline top of the eyes, and then I'm going in with the concealer that I use in highlighting under our eyes. And then for this concealer, I'm also using a concealer that is 2 shades brighter than especially on our brow bone. And then in the inner corner of our eyes, I don't apply any concealer. I just apply a darker shade of powder that I use for a contour. Moving on, I apply my eyeshadow primer, which is the Pillowish. I applied it on her eyelid properly, blended it properly, and then I'm using a blending brush that I also use to blend my concealer. Now for eyeshadow, I'm going in with this light brown. First of all, that is the color, the transition color I want to use on my base. Like I said, this is going to be a blue smoky eyes. I did not want the blue to show above a crease, so I'm just using this warm color brown that is showing like red, but it's not red. I'm applying that on a crease, and then I'm going with this light sky blue first as my base, and then when I'm done blending this, I like to just tap it on the lid first of all before blending in a circular motion. So for eyeshadow, when I take an eyeshadow product, I first of all place it on the eyelid, and then I blend in a circular motion to and fro upward. I took a darker blue and I am also blending that in. I actually blend both the blue, the tip of the blue on the crease, and the red part together. And now you can see that I added a darker shade of blue, which is the eyelid part should be darker, while the crease area, which is center of the eyes, should be brighter. And then moving on, I am going to smudge under the eyes. I am going to smoke under the eyes, just as I did to the upper part of the eyes. I'm using a flat fluffy blending brush, and then I'm applying that same color of eyeshadow, which is the dark blue that is reflecting a bit of purple, but it is a biro blue. So I'm just going to blend that. I'm blending from under the eyes to meet the upper part of the eyes. You can see how well smoke our eyes are looking perfectly blended. I apply the black gel liner on our waterline and on the areas that I'll be fixing our lashes. I hope this blue smoky eyeshadow tutorial help you with your eyeshadow application, especially if you have been struggling with applying smoky eyes. Moving on, I applied this setting spray. In fact, this is the third time I'm using this on a client, and the reveal have been so massive. It's a Nigerian brand by Super. Hey loves, who have come to the end of today's video. I hope you love it. If you're watching till now, thank you so much. Please do well to like this video, comment down below, let me know what kind of look you want to see. Please do subscribe to my channel. I will see you in my next video. Until then, stay blessed, be happy, smile often, remain positive, and bye guys.